Team Grind, how you living? It's a Kid Ready Kid, and I am back with another video. What I'm about to talk about this man right here, Corey Holcomb. And for lack of a better term, he has joined the grift. But you find my channel first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share on social media. So all my social media be description below. Hey yo, let me get into it. What do I mean by joining the grift? What I mean by joining the grift, it's about xenophobic people. What is xenophobic people? People who hate people that's from a different country or different continent. And he has joined that grift. What grift I'm talking about? The grift I'm talking about, Corey Holcomb being another black American who has an issue with African people. And for a quick disclaimer, when an African says or do something out of line, and a black American get on them for talking out of line, or they say and do something wrong, I do not have a problem with that. I got a problem with people disliking them because they're from Africa, is what I have an issue with. And Corey Holcomb is one of those people. Now, a friend of mine showed me an episode of Corey Holcomb show where he did a segment talk about Africa, and he's saying how Black Americans have a real stake in this country, not the people who come over here voluntarily. And he went on to say that African people don't hate us and don't like us. Are there some African people out there who don't like us? Yes, but so is some Black American people. And he used the same talking points that a lot of Black Americans use, saying stuff like they're trying to undermine us. And he also said how African people never did anything for Black Americans or tried to help us, or they did come back to quote unquote get us. Y'all do know African people didn't have ships back in the day, right? And you need a ship to get to America. Y'all do that. Y'all do know that, right? But anyway, though, let me go ahead and break this down to you, and let me ask y'all this: to the average Black American on a day-to-day basis, who do you have more problems with? Black American people or African people? This is a rhetorical question because the everyday average Black American people is around other Black people than they are African people. Or like I said, this does not mean try to act like African people can do no wrong, because South Africa is at beef with all of Africa. And like I said before, when an African person says something out of line and a Black American get them in line, I don't have a problem with that. The issue I have with this is Black Americans such as Corey Holcomb try to make it seem like all African people hate Black people, and that is not true. Now, I get it. Some people experience are different. But the problem is with somebody like Corey Holcomb, he doing the same typical thing. Talk about the negative and never talk about the positive. Yes. Are there some people who go back to Africa and have a bad time? Yes. But there are also people who go to Africa able to live well and have a successful life. A friend of mine knows someone who moved to Africa, South Africa to be exact, and he's doing well. I saw a story about a woman moving to Ghana, got a sense, got a sorry, her citizenship, and she doing well. I wish I could find the article, but I couldn't find it. But if I find it, I will post it. And Corey Holcomb says something about Africans never did anything for Black Americans or try to help us. Let me go ahead and debunk that right quick. I know I'm gonna butcher this man's name, but I mean no disrespect. Let's talk about Naquam, who is from Ghana. After leading Ghana independence in 1957, Naquam invited Black American intellectuals, including W.D. Du Bois, Maya Angelou, to live and work in the country, and he championed Pan-Africanism and unity. And also, you have this man right here, Muammar Gaddafi. um, a black leader from Liberia who tried to donate $1 billion to black Americans through the Nation of Islam, but America blocked it, and Gaddafi afterwards and told the American people that he was a bad person. Yeah, those were just a couple of points that I want to show. That's pretty more that y'all can go look up of Africans actually helping and trying to do something for Black Americans. I could go on about the Pan African movement with Marcus Garvey, but I pretty much told you guys about the starting point. But yeah, Corey Holcomb is wrong. And to be honest with you, my homeboy said this, and I kind of agree with him. I believe the reason why Corey Holcomb is joining this grift is because he pretty much lost some respect after that debate with the raccoon Anton Daniel. Especially when Anton Daniels, now don't get me wrong, I still got him winning the debate. Especially when Anton Daniels got in his face, he lost some respect, and then he got exposed for violate a woman. And when people put it together, like, oh, you're a violated woman, but you won't do anything to a man. So, yeah, this wouldn't shock me if this is just a ploy to get back in the good graces of people. But, yeah, Corey Holcomb is wrong. Leave y'all thoughts and y'all opinions in the comment section below. That's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share on social medias. Remember, every season, grind season, underground takeover, man. Let's get it.